So I had this really interesting concept for a little science project, right? And what I was thinking was that um, here in Canada, especially, a lot of our surfaces are black. And the reason for that is, of course, first of all, just the production of bismuth and tar and whatnot for road surfaces. But another interesting point is that it gets cold. As you can see, there's snow. And as you can see from back here, that the black surface draws in sunlight, it gets warm, and it melts the ice and snow, making it a much safer surface, especially for travel, transport, just walking in general. Well, one concept which I've been playing with is the idea of heat repellent treatments. So what I've actually done here, and you can see it already starting to take effect, is treating the surface of both these roofs. This is just a regular black shingle roof simulation, just black matte paint. This one is painted white, but it has a black thermochromatic coating on it that as it reaches approximately 25 degrees Celsius, it becomes transparent, exposing blah 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 the underlying white surface, which will then further radiate or reflect the infrared energy, the heat, back out into space, into the air. So I thought this might actually be a really cool concept for like streets, roofs, all that wonderful stuff. And what I've actually done is I've actually got a FLIR tablet camera, like actually one of my good friends actually, slash colleagues, slash customers, actually loaned me his thermal imaging camera to actually perform this experiment, to actually so you can actually see this. But I thought today was the perfect day because it's roughly about -4 degrees outside right now. So I'm going to change the position of the camera just for a minute. Here we go. So I'm going to do this so you can actually see the thermal imaging camera. This might work, hopefully. So I was trying to think about how to do this the most efficient way possible. And I might actually have to just turn this around so you can see my beautiful face. No, I'm just kidding. My face is not beautiful, and we all know it. All right, here we go. Let us adjust this so that the camera is now specifically on the thermal imaging camera. And if I can adjust this appropriately, there we go. That's what I was hoping to accomplish, because I don't know how to record video on the thermal imaging camera. So anyway, let's take a look at this now. So we can see here on the thermal imaging camera that the one roof is definitely a lot cooler than the other. So our one roof, and as you can see, the white coating is definitely starting to expose, as you saw on, well, just a moment ago. But the roof to the right, which is the matte black roof, is 41 Celsius, while the roof on the left is actually quite a bit cooler. It's 18 degrees, and I think I can actually change... I think I can change the way that this reads, because I think that I've got the sensitivity adjusted wrong. Let me see here. Measurement. I'm not sure. No, I don't know how to use this thing. Anyway, you can see the two circles here, right? You can see the two temperatures up in the top left corresponding corner. So the colors aren't entirely... I don't know how to read it, but you can see that as the roof to this side is I'll show you in a second. The roof on the left is actually much cooler. It's 16 Celsius, while the roof on the right is 34. It keeps shifting its point of focus here. But anyway, let's take a look back over here now. So we're going to go back over to... There we go. We'll go back over here. Right here. Hopefully that doesn't mess up my filming. Oh, you silly thing. I hope you guys don't get vertigo or sickness from this. Sorry. Trying to think about how to film this has been extremely difficult. My idiot monkey brain. There you go. So now you can actually see again. You know what? I might actually get my friend who said that he'll do editing for me to merge these together somehow. This will be the first video I might get him to do. But you can see now, see how this is turning white? It still is rather cold outside, so the effect is actually taking quite a bit of time to occur. And in fact, this is treated as well, the same surface, but of course, because it's not perpendicular to the sun, it is not gathering as much infrared radiation. So this guy here, of course, is almost perpendicular to the sun at this current phase, and so it is absorbing a lot of heat energy and changing. Now, the concept that I have is that I want this to begin changing temperature at around 5 degrees or 2 degrees Celsius, and then treat all road surfaces with it, treat roofs with it, treat all sorts of things like that with it, so that we can help alleviate thermal problems, thermal pollution in metropolitan areas, like cities like mine, in fact, which you can see that out here right now, actually. I'll lift the camera off and see, this is where I live. And you can see we have lots and lots of roads, and they all absorb thermal radiation, and they all increase the temperature in the summertime of the metropolitan area. So, yeah. Anyway, that's my little blurb. I'm going to do a second take of this. Try to get a little bit more, maybe on a little bit of a slightly warmer day. I just wanted to get this concept out there for you guys so you've got an idea. This is an idea I'm trying to put out into the world that hopefully I can either work on it, maybe even capitalize on it, which would be nice, because I don't like being poor. But the idea is that even if I don't capitalize on it and somebody else makes this concept, at least it's going to better the world, which will help in the future. So let's just take another quick look at that. Trying to block the sun. You can see that now very clearly, the difference in temperatures of those two roofs. The matte roof, the black matte roof being on the right, and the treated roof being on the left with the thermochromatic paint. Neat, eh? There you go. There's a little concept for you.